For Mike Webster driving
Heat
the 22,
3B of the 2015 HAPO APBA Gold Cup.
4 of our race boats on the water going over toward Tony. Tony, you take them. Here comes the 22. I'll watch these 2 boats here.
The 1, Oberto, Jimmy Shane.
Just passing us would be the 1 and the 5. They're heading down the backside, and now the 9 has just passed the
5, Graham Trucking, J. Michael Kelly.
The same thing, and those boats are going to be lining up, getting themselves ready to go. What an exciting 3B we've got coming up for you.
The 9, Les Schwab, Team Red Dot, Scott Liddycoat.
Is still sitting at the dock. Really? It has not moved. It is pointed out toward the river. There it goes. There it goes. We got a little fire in the bullpen here. He's coming. Maybe he just wanted the other boats to clear, but he appears to be coming out under power.
Bill on gauge, Kevin Ekrit.
As we look at the clock, 3 minutes and 25 seconds to our start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There it is. Theoret is away. Our top qualifier and leader in points so far this weekend is on the course. Guys, we got him. It's 3:15 to the start.
Oberto, Jimmy Shane got across the infield at the bottom of the course, did so at the top end of the course. Now we've got 3 boats coming. Kind of a nice photo opportunity, red, white, and blue
22, Daryl Strong, Payne West Insurance,
on the inside, then the 9,
Mike
Liddycoat's
Webster.
going to pick it up, and the red, white, and blue boat on the outside. That's the 100 with Kevin Ekrit coming down the front stretch. We'll see if anybody dives across the infield, and I don't know that they're going to. Only J. Michael Kelly in position to make that move over to the back stretch. On the backstretch right now is Jimmy Shane in the Oberto heading up into the infield. He's going to cut across the infield again, and that's one of the maneuvers we saw him doing in his timing runs earlier today.
Absolutely, he was working on that. One problem he's had in the first 2 days out here is his timing to the start.
96, Elam Plus, Shane and Theoret.
Extra time during the testing run to work on his timing marks.
So guys, out of the blue down here, we got a big stiff breeze is blowing in here real quick.
Yeah, we had that a couple of minutes ago, so it finally reached you down there.
Good, as long as it stopped up at your end. Jimmy Shane going to cut the course one more time.
Yep, heading to the backstretch, the Oberto with Jimmy Shane.
Webster will go through the corner, go over and pay Tony a visit.
Top end of the course, we have a couple of boats up there that are coming off the exit pin of Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. And one of those would be Shane and Theoret. The other would be Liddycoat in the Les Schwab tire 9 on the inside. Theoret in the 96 Elam on the outside. Elam slowing down coming across the start-finish line. Then you have Ekrit in the 100 now crossing our Griggs start-finish line. It's kind of quiet down there towards the Tire Factory turn 2 right now, Tony.
At this point.
Yeah, that will change.
Yeah, that'll change here in a couple minutes, that's for sure.
Now through the infield, we have the 1, make that the 22 with Webster and the 1 with Jimmy Shane, the Oberto crossing the infield to the front stretch, across the start-finish line. And Jimmy Shane's probably, do you think he's going to cut across again?
Boy, he's at a $1.18 right now. Got to watch he and Kelly right now.
He's going to. Yep, he's going to go across the middle.
Kelly's the last one coming down. Let's see what he does. And he's going to go now, too.
Oh, he turned back.
Yeah, because he was too early. He needs to get outside that course for the GPs.
Hey, guys, remember that little maneuver?
Yep.
Right.
Was that in the DMZ?
It was close. I mean, he may have entered it. It's hard to tell from our angle, and then pulled back out.
Ah, that's going to be really close.
Yeah, I don't want to make that call. 50 seconds, 50 seconds. Got him, bring him home.
All right, so Jimmy Shane in the Oberto is coming up the backstretch and appears to be in lane number 1 over there. And then it looks like Liddycoat will be in lane number 2. And the lane number 3, that's the 96. And the Elam with Shane and Theoret. And we'll see what happens as they get to the top end of the course. It looks like Jimmy Shane's going to go outside in the Oberto and not hold on to that lane number 1. And we'll pick them up as they come through that turn and see exactly who's going to have that inside lane. It is Jimmy Shane. But we had a boat go through the roostertail, through the wake up there at the top end of the course. Boy, that was a rough one for J. Michael Kelly in the 5, but he's okay. Coming across the start-finish line, our countdown is on to Heat 3B, brought to you by Atomic Screen Printing.
3, 2, 1.
And it looks like a clean start, and it's going to be J. Michael Kelly in the Graham Trucking leading in lane number 4.
Yeah, but coming down here on the inside, Jimmy Shane driving the 1, the Oberto. He is on the inside. Who's going to get down here first? Theoret's going to get down here first, but he's on lane number 3, Tony.
And that's where that's going to be, because lane number 3 is a farther way around, and it is going to be Jimmy Shane and the 96, both at deck to deck as they exit the pin.
Yeah, that's a nice race out there. Look at Jimmy Shane on the inside in the Oberto, but on the outside, look at Theoret pulling away up the backstretch now, a half rooster tail lead.
Absolutely, you got the U96 pulling that straightaway speed on the Oberto right now, heading into turn 3.
Yep, top end of the course. Jimmy Shane's going to try to catch up. He's got the shorter way around up there. They get to turn number 3 and into our Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. But it's going to be Theoret leading just outside. Boy, a nice turn up top by John Theoret, walking on the sponsored. Boy, did he get loose. And look at J. Michael Kelly on the outside, now trying to pull even for second place with Shane in the Oberto. Down the front stretch, it's John Theoret.
Theoret is running away from these guys on the lane number 2. He's got a lot of air under the boat. He's just flying it down here. He's got more than a rooster tail on Shane and Kelly, Tony. And he is walking the sponsors across another one. He gets way up there again. He is really pushing it hard. Coming out of the pin now is the number 1, the Oberto, followed up by the 5. There's your top 3 boats.
Theoret now with a 2 rooster tail lead, heading up the backstretch of the 96 Elstrom Elam Plus Racing. Fantastic run, and boy, he was flying it up here out of the water across the start-finish line, doing the same up the backstretch. That boat is extremely loose. Second place, Shane in the Oberto. Shane gets into turn number 3 around the top end of the course, and look at Theoret at the exit pin of turn number 4 already. It's going to be hard to catch John Theoret. I don't know that anybody can do it. J. Michael Kelly on the outside of Jimmy Shane now in 3rd place in the Graham Trucking number 5. Across the start-finish line, Theoret again walking it across the sponsons. What a ride for John Theoret. Second place, it's still Jimmy Shane, but look at J. Michael Kelly coming in up on the outside.
Theoret's really flying that boat. The race is for second place, and it is J. Michael Kelly on the outside of Jimmy Shane. Jimmy Shane is inside of him, but Kelly is standing right with him, about 2 boat lengths back, Kelly. And he is right in the mirror as he comes out of the corner and he's heading to the exit pin. There's a half a rooster tail lead for second place.
Coming up the backstretch, John Theoret now with over a 2 rooster tail lead. And it looks like we may have a penalty on the 5. We'll wait and see. Dan's getting the word.
J. Michael Kelly, number 5, will be penalized a lap. He did jump the start.
Oh, he was a little bit early in the 5. So the leader, Jean Theoret, coming off of turn number 4 right now, the exit pin of our Buffalo Brothers turn number 4. Then you've got Jimmy Shane in the Oberto in second place. On the outside of him, J. Michael Kelly. Again, we understand that he jumped the gun. That's word from the official upstairs. So Jean Theoret, look at him get out of the water. That boat is really flying down the front stretch.
Yeah, there's a lot of air under that boat. Jean, take care of that thing. You've got the lead. Now, as far as J. Michael Kelly is concerned, he is still pushing it because this is under review. They believe he jumped, but it is under review, so don't hang that one up just yet. But he's giving ground to Jimmy Shane right now. Lots of rough water down here, Michael, at the end, and J. Michael Kelly is really pushing it hard, but there is a lot of lumpy water down here in 2.
Yeah, that jello shot turn. We should mention Liddycoat's in 4th place. Big points for Liddycoat in the 9. Les Schwab Tires presents Red Dot. Top end of the course. It's going to be Jean Theoret. Theoret has had anything but a smooth ride out there. Theoret coming around. And it looks like Jimmy Shane's going to come way out wide at the exit pin at turn number 4. There's some rough water at the top end of the course now that we haven't seen so far this afternoon.
There is some rough water out of the turn 4 Buffalo Brothers turn. No question about it. We're seeing the boats bounce around quite a bit now.
Down the front stretch, the 96, the Elam, Jimmy Shane. Nice job in the Oberto with the second place finish, and J. Michael Kelly will have to wait and find out if there will be that penalty or not.
Well, Kelly's going to run an extra lap. Remember, we said the start was under review, so they're going to tell him to run an extra lap. That's why he's still running hard, and everybody else is not.
Checkered flag.
The other guys will come in. They're done.
Checkered flag for Jean Theoret, and he'll take Heat 3B from atomic screen pinning, and he ran away with that, and it's just amazing how well he was able to handle that boat, even though it was out of the water for a lot of the race.
Mike, weekend long. Mike, I want to go back up to the upper corner before they came down to the start. The boat that flew way up into the air and went through the rooster tail, that was J. Michael Kelly?
Yep.
And how does that happen when you have to establish your lane at the entrance pin to the corner? I think we got a lot to sort out on this one.
Well, that's why they have the helicopters, the eye in the sky, so they can take a look at that video when all is said and done. They've, of course, got the officials up there radioing in, but we didn't get any word about that, just the word about the review on the start.